Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to another episode of my Gems of War Let's Play. In this episode I'm going to be doing some more treasure maps, and so you guys can play along. I'm also going to be giving out a redeem code which has 2 treasure maps in it as well. So, TYFZ74TDM3, and that of course gives the regular of 2 treasure maps, which we'll be using right now. 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. So let's actually do some treasure maps now. Or treasure hunt, I mean. Well, we're using treasure maps. Treasure maps are the best way to be able to really retain your ability to keep winning in PvP, because I have noticed a couple of you have been mentioning that you do lose a little bit now as you're starting to get a little bit higher up. But if you ever find that you're leveling up too quick, all you really need to do is just play some more of the treasure map minigame. Because the treasure map minigame gives no EXP. So you'll be gaining a bunch of resources and getting your troops upgraded without actually having a cost to your level. Because as you get a higher level, the enemies that you face are going to start to get harder and harder. But if you just do things like treasure map, it's going to go up a lot slower, since this gives no EXP. Well, anyways, for some announcements as well, I actually got better internet the other day, so I will be able to upload much quicker, and I'll finally be able to stream. I'll likely be doing an event all next week, starting on the 11th. I'll have more news on that later on in the week, probably later this weekend. Something else I did, I also created a Facebook page today. Some of you have been asking if you could add me on Skype and stuff. I don't do any ads on Skype, but what I am going to be doing is I set up a Facebook page, and I'll be posting all of the notifications for videos whenever I go streaming, and pretty much anything you'd ever need to know, all on that Facebook page. So you don't have to go to like 1,000 places. The only place I'll be on media-wise is on Facebook. So it's all just going to be right there. So I'll post that in the description if you want to like that page, and I'll probably have a little thing on the screen that you can click as well if you're on PC. So yeah, I think that's about everything for updates. And this map, let's see, how's this map going? I'm basically just clicking, but mostly just like focusing on talking, barely even paying attention to this map, but we're doing pretty good despite that. I'm pretty sure some of you in the comment sections are going to say I missed like an amazing move, and I probably did somewhere. That always tends to happen in a treasure map video. Like when I looked at my very first treasure map video the second time, I saw like so many moves I could have done. It's like, oh, why did I do that? It's just when you're doing it like in the moment, it's like a lot harder to keep track of where everything is. So this map's actually going pretty well so far. No clue how many our moves are at. I think we're probably at around 40-ish moves right now. Doing pretty good. We're already at 11 moves right now. Or will be right now. 11, there it is. Let's see. Pick these greens. Greens, wow. I don't know colors. Silver. I don't know why. I always mess up colors when doing videos. Like normally I'd never mess up a color like that bluntly. But I guess it happens now. Okay, that's probably a bad move. I'm hoping for silver to drop, and it did. I want to try getting these little smaller ones away. Actually, this map will probably end before that even becomes relevant. Oh, we just got another trade stone there. This is the main way I farm trade stones these days on this account. If you're wondering how I keep upgrading like my Valkyrie and everything like that. And most of them have been from these treasure maps. So I wanted to kind of show treasure maps again on this. Treasure maps are pretty straightforward though. I already mentioned in the other video, one thing you do want to do is mostly take from the bottom. Search for like 5 times at the top first. But for the most part, you want to be taking from the bottom, because if you just take something like these golds right here, you don't have as much room for cascades and things like that. So you're going to not have as high of a chance to get 4 times and 5 times, which you really need to keep that counter up higher. And we're going to lose this one. We'll just take this over, and just end it somewhere. Let's see. That's a bad move, but there's really no other option. I don't want to convert that because it's just going to reduce our resources overall, because it's such a high crate. Oh, and we got an extra turn off that somehow. Let's just do that, and that'll end it. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, 2 brown. I don't even need brown. What I really need right now, I think, is... Okay, so we're at 38 moves. I really need, I think, greens and reds right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do a couple more treasure hunts. This is definitely my favorite minigame in the game. I really wish they'd add more of these, like with their own music, their own, like, really unique gameplay. Because this isn't like anything else that's in the game, of course. Since it's not really combat oriented, you're just doing more of like a puzzling thing. The devs a while back said that they do eventually want to get a minigame for every single kingdom. Of course, they aren't getting that far with it yet because like 23 kingdoms in the PC and mobile version, and there's currently only 2 minigames, Arena and this treasure hunt.
Extra turn.
And Arena, to a point you can't even really count. Well, it kind of is a minigame, but you still use like all the same troops and everything like that. So this board is not being nice to me that much. Though it would help if I played better. That was probably a bad move, yeah. Just wasting stuff there. Let's just get some cascades, get the extra turn.
Extra turn.
Take these. And this looks like it's probably going to be around 40-ish again, just like that first one. Maybe even less. Gotta get these bronze ones out of the way. And unfortunately, if wherever way we take that, we're going to still have one staying there. I can't drop those down. Same problem at this end. Even if I match these, that silver one's not going to have anywhere to go. And the music just cut out for no reason.
Extra turn.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really plays with the audio on in this game anymore. Maybe like all of the normal audio, but as far as like music, most people just turn it all the way off. And if I ever do streaming, I of course will too, because it does have a weird glitch where it just pops out of nowhere sometimes. Not to mention it gets pretty repetitive after playing this game for a while, especially since the beginning of it, like I have. Oh, there goes the music again. Okay, running out of moves again, and we only have 5 moves left. That is somewhat tempting, but I don't want to waste that many resources since we pretty much already lost this map. I don't want to waste all of the resources we get for the chest there. So I'm just going to ignore that. Oh, and we actually got an extra turn there. Hopefully this third map will actually be a little bit better. Maps do come basically down to luck for the most part. Of course, there are slight techniques that you can do to try getting higher scores. But for the most part, it's at least 50% luck, this entire minigame. Let's see, I can actually move that chest and try getting that 5 times again if I really wanted it. It's a waste, but I think I'm going to do it. Might as well. Keep this map alive just a little bit longer. Yeah, it definitely wasn't worth it, that's for sure. So let's just take that. And got 2 moves left. And now we have no moves left after this next one. Don't see anywhere we'll be able to get an extra turn or anything. Nope. And we lose. Let's see, did we at least reach 30? 30 is usually a good cutoff point. Nope, we didn't. Okay, never mind, we did 39. Okay, we got a little bit of everything again. Don't really need the gems anymore. Main things I need from this is glory. The gold is nice, but mainly the glory and souls is the main reason I do treasure maps. Of course, the gold goes towards upgrading kingdom. Souls just to be able to get more troops up. The trait stones are good for actually getting the traits on the troops, especially since treasure maps are actually one of the best ways to actually get trait stones these days. And glory gives about the same rate as PvP if you keep doing 3 trophies, if you can do the 3 trophies. And of course, it gives a few gems, which is really good for buying armors at the when you're first starting off. But once you have both of the 500 gem armors, the gems you get from treasure maps aren't really that good anymore. You're better off hoping for other resources. Because the only thing gems will really go towards is things like gem chest. Oh, we have 2 keys. One from the previous code and one from this code. And we get nothing good from it. They really need to give Runesmith the ability to make trait stones. That would make him fun. If he had like 15% even, 20% or 15%, that'd be a lot of fun to have him in a team. right now he's basically a weak version of Spark Grinder. But yeah, the only thing you really use gems for after you get both the 500 gem armor, just buying gem chest or event chest. Neither of which, well, event chest helps you get focus down legends. Like right now, the event is for Blighted Land. So if we were to do a bunch of event chests right now, we'll easily be able to get things like Inferno King and the epics from Blighted Lands, like the Hellcat and Herald of Chaos and things like that. And gem chests are the best chests you can do if you want to get a variety of troops. Those glory chests and gem chests are the best for getting the most variety onto your team. One thing to note about gem chests versus VIP chests is you actually get 250 gem chests for 50 VIP chests. So even though VIP chests are grayed out until you get VIP 5, which is the ridiculous price of $130, if you want to support the game that much, then you definitely want these, but that is quite a bit of money. But anyways, with VIP chests versus gem chests are pretty much better in a way. If you're, unless you're like a level 500 or higher, gem chests are going to be better for you. The main reason why is you're going to be getting 250 cards and trait stones whenever you do gem chests. But VIP chests, even though they're slightly higher rarity, you're only going to be getting around 50 to 98. Because whenever you get an epic or trait stone, it gives 2. But if you're getting things like legends and mythics, which are really nice, but if you're getting them, you're only getting 1 of them. So the amount of cost that it starts getting to, you only get about a third of the amount that you do get from gem chests. So if you get lucky enough on gem chests, you're getting more resources from them than you are from VIP chests. Plus, you're not getting runic trait stones or anything from like that from VIP chests. So that's something else to consider. Anyways, let's do one more treasure hunt map. See if we can actually get a better score this time. Both of these were under 40, if I'm not mistaken. Which is actually probably my average these days.
Extra turn.
Let's see.
Extra turn.
Okay, this map is starting to look a little bit good.
Extra turn.
We did just waste an extra turn there, but there still seems to be plenty that we can take.
Extra turn.
Okay, that works decently. I'm going to leave those there and see if we can get some more to cascade in our favor. And we did right there.
Extra turn.
So that worked out nice. Okay, so this map's going pretty good. Yeah, we'll do that and take the extra turn from it. Which also cascade over there and there and there and everywhere.
Extra turn.
Okay, we're getting really lucky here. Wow. Really lucky. Okay. Think about this. Okay, didn't work as well as I thought it would, but no big deal. Still going really well. Also, one thing that I forgot to mention, when I do the weekly stream, when I starting off my Twitch, kind of doing like a weekly long stream to kind of just kickstart that channel, and I'll probably be doing like 70 plus hours from the 11th to the 17th. One thing I'm going to be doing, of course, I'll be accepting donations if any of you want to come help support this channel. All donations will be going towards helping just pay for my internet, just basic things, as well as one of my incentives that I'm going to be doing for this stream in particular, this week-long stream, is getting a new mic. I know probably one of the only complaints this channel has really had is the audio quality is pretty bad. So I do want to get a new mic. I'm thinking about getting a Blue Yeti, which runs about $80 to $130. So I'm going to try raising money for that during my week-long stream. So if you could come out and give a couple of dollars to that, that would be extremely appreciated. And it'll be going to helping this channel, of course, because it's going to be for that mic and other things to improve this channel. So thanks for that. And I'll have more information on that later as well. Anyways, back to this. Let's see. Still doing pretty good, but we're starting to run low on moves. We're back to the starting 8. Also, something that's a little bit different for console versions, you guys actually have this exact same map version now. Back when I did the original map video on this account, you guys still had the old 15 turn maps, but now all versions of the game have this exact same treasure map minigame in it. Okay, let's do that and take the extra turn off it. Or not extra turn, but we preserved our turn. Okay, we just hit the 30 mark, I think. That's what that one was.
Extra
Let's take
turn.
that. Take this gold one. Actually, we have a couple of ways we can take this gold one. Take it that way.
turn.
So we also get an extra turn. Oh, it just went down. Oh, I was going to use that. Oh, we can still use it. Never mind. We can do it that way. Let's see. Let's see. We're running out of good moves. I don't want to have to use higher resources unless I'm actually going to get something out of it. No point in just wasting 3 of them to match it. And I might have to because we're starting to run out of board here. Let's see, let's see. Okay, preserve our turn there. Looks like we will have to go for something like this. Take that up. And yeah, we're starting to run out of turns. Take that. And yep, 2 turns left. Not much we can do now. Sure, I'll take this. We'll actually get an extra turn of it from the gold. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot that I would make it there. Whoops. Oh well. We still have 2 turns left. Let's take that, get that extra turn. Or preserve it, I mean. And from here, basically just accepting to lose. Let's take that, get the gold, and we can preserve our turn once more. And that will be the end of it, unless we can get like a really lucky cascade somehow. Like a bunch of silvers falling from the sky. Nope. 1 silver fell. Let's see, what do we get? Don't need major... No! Major win trade... Or major any trade stone is really bad in this game right now. Luckily we did get a minor though. Minors are much better than the majors. For some reason, everything in this game takes such little major trade stones. And because glory keys are so common in this game, it actually makes it really hard to get minor trade stones. You'll get like this large... You'll eventually start getting this large horde of major trade stones with nothing to use them for. Yet your minor trade stones will keep running out over and over again. The 2 rarest trade stones are actually the minor trade stones, which are supposed to be common, and the runic trade stones, because even though they're epic, they have like 20 different variants of them instead of the legendary one, which only has 1 different variant. So that's what makes arcanes actually one of the rarest, and same as the minors. The minor, the main reason for that is glory keys don't give minor trade stones. If glory keys had something like it gave a chance to give 2 minor trade stones, then that would actually be really good to bounce out. Even if it just gave 1, that'd probably be better. But the way that it is right now, you can only get minor trade stones from treasure maps, from random battles, or from gold keys. And not a lot of people tend to spend all of their gold on gold keys, because right now I'm prioritizing, even on this lower count, I'm prioritizing getting these kingdoms up. As you can see right here, Blighted Lands, I'm trying to get the gold so I can upgrade Blighted Lands from level 9 to the 40,000 gold costs for level 10, which will give us an extra magic on this account. And I don't really want to do gold keys, because you can see right here, even though we have 20,000 gold, all we can do is get about 50 gold keys with it, maybe a little bit more, something like 60-ish. And while you do get quite a few trait stones, like actually I will do it right now, just to kind of show what we get, of course. And the main drops you want is you're getting these trait stones, you get a little bit glory, you get some souls, you even get some gold back, which is kind of funny because you use gold. And sometimes you even get a few gems if you're starting to get a chest. But you spend 15,000 gold and all you get is a few trait stones. This is like the main reason, or main way you get trait stones, and it costs so much compared to upgraded kingdoms. Like right here, we got 3 green, 2 red, 1 purple, and 3 brown. Also, one thing to mention, I mentioned on my other account, but I figured I'd mention on this Let's Play series as well. All of the event troops up to this point are now in the chest drops. So you can see here, we have the Mad Prophet, who was just a couple events ago. We have the Raph, who's also just a couple events ago. We didn't even bother buying one of him, and now we have one. So that's all of that. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. And also, leave a like on my Facebook page. I'll be updating that with content, and whenever I go streaming, whenever I post a video, pretty much anything I ever do will be posted on that site. So if you want to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing, definitely go check my Facebook page. It'll be linked in the description below. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.